Vikings, let's win the game.
Hey Vikings fans, brace yourselves for some high-octane updates from the Minnesota Vikings. Today, we're diving deep, starting with top players from the draft that could be game changers for us in each of the 4 rounds. Next, we're tackling media flare-ups where ESPN's First Take unfairly blasted J.J. McCarthy, misunderstanding our Vikes once again. But that's not all. Our quest for the QB2 spot is heating up with 8 sizzling options. And we're wrapping up with a strong message from the Vikings GM about pursuing a certain player. Negotiations that surely stir the pot and tug at fans' hearts. Welcome. Show your Viking support by reaching 100 thumbs up on today's video. In a move that could redefine the pillars of our beloved Minnesota Vikings, the team approaches the NFL draft with a blend of clever tactics and a long-term vision that's as thrilling as a touchdown in the final seconds. This year, we only have 4 draft picks, each meticulously spaced out, highlighting a significant strategic challenge. With the sparkling 24th overall pick, tough decisions are on the table. Considering trading down to amass more picks seems not just plausible but necessary given the stakes. The contenders for the first round mirror the team ethos, investing in young talent that can grow within our culture. As veteran center Ryan Kelly approaches the latter stages of his career, Minnesota is scouting talents like Gray Zabel and Derek Harmon, potentially key figures on the offensive line. The defense isn't overlooked, with a focus on beefing up the defensive line's core. Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave are at the peak of their careers, but their history of injuries highlights the need for more depth. Walter Nolan stands out as a promising pick, bringing youth and energy to our defensive rotation. Moving to the later rounds, the strategy unfolds with tactical precision. The third round might see the Vikings bolstering the interior offensive line or adding a defensive powerhouse, depending on availability. TJ Sanders and Josh Farmer resonate in this context, bringing disruptive potential that defensive coordinator Brian Flores highly values. The spotlight also shines on the 5th and 6th rounds, where the real test for our scouts begins. Finding underrated talent that can contribute in specific roles or on special teams will be crucial. Names like CJ West and JJ Pegs come up as intriguing bets, offering skills that surpass the expectations of their late-round picks. One thing's clear. The 2025 draft is more than just an event for the Vikings. It's an opportunity to shape the franchise's future, one play at a time. This is the kind of strategy that keeps everyone on the edge of their seats eager for what's next. And this is just the beginning. The next news update will knock your socks off. While the team has its eyes on the draft, another media storm promises to stir up the already turbulent waters around the Minnesota Vikings. This time, the spotlight is on J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback facing the challenge of leading the team in what's set to be an epic season. But as usual, there seems to be a disconnect between what's happening and what's being reported. At the center of the controversy is ESPN's First Take, known for its fiery analyses and not always accurate takes. This time, the hosts put McCarthy under the spotlight, accusing him of having an ego that could potentially disrupt the Vikings' locker room. But is that really the case? McCarthy, in a recent appearance on Up and Adams, was questioned about being QB1. He humbly responded that it hadn't been communicated to him and that he strives every day to earn that position, expecting nothing to be simply handed to him. Does that sound like a guy with an ego? Hardly. The disconnect between the national media's portrayal and the Vikings' real situation isn't new. For a long time, the national coverage has painted a picture that hardly reflects the true essence of the team and its players. And that's exhausting, not just for the players, but for fans seeing their heroes misunderstood. This situation raises significant flags about how narratives are crafted and their impact on public perception about a team and its players. McCarthy isn't just a pawn in the media's chess game. He's a young athlete, determined to carry the Vikings' legacy with integrity. The real story here is about resilience and hard work, something McCarthy practices daily. While some in the national media prefer to focus on drama, the true fans and followers of the team know the value of looking beyond discord-spawning opinions. Now, shifting our focus to another piece of this intriguing seasonal puzzle, let's explore the ongoing quest that's shaping the Vikings' immediate future and stirring even more expectations. The selection of QB2, a saga that appears far from a simple conclusion. As the search for QB2 unfolds, the Minnesota Vikings find themselves navigating a maze of options and strategies. With J.J. McCarthy stepping up as QB1, the role of his backup has never been more critical. After all, who will be ready to take the helm should the unexpected occur? Currently, the team is considering 8 potential candidates for the position, each bringing their unique skills and promises to the game. However, sketching the ideal profile to support McCarthy is a complex task that requires a perfect blend of skill, experience, and team chemistry. Among the discussed names, Trey Lance stands out due to his local ties and untapped potential. Although he didn't secure a QB2 spot with the Cowboys last year, his local connection might make him a sentimental favorite. On the other hand, the option to keep Brett Rypien, whose contract was recently extended, suggests a possibility for continuity and stability. Drew Lock emerges as an intriguing choice, known for his strong arm and an attitude that could align well with the team's offensive culture under Kevin O'Connell. His ability to throw the ball could provide a smooth transition if needed. Moreover, we can't overlook the experience of Carson Wentz, who, despite his ups and downs, holds the experience and maturity that could be invaluable in high-pressure situations. His history as an MVP candidate should not be hastily forgotten. Even more intriguing is the possibility of a trade involving names like Kirk Cousins or Joe Milton, which could add a new dimension to the Vikings' attack. This route could provide a surprising solution and demonstrate GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah's willingness to make bold moves to ensure both immediate and future success for the team. Each option has its pros and cons, and the final decision will consider a variety of factors, from compatibility with the game plan to budget considerations and future projections. This choice is not just about finding a replacement. It's about ensuring the resilience and depth of the roster, elements that could define the season's trajectory. Choosing QB2 will be a defining moment for the 2025 Vikings. As this unfolds, speculations about a significant trade continue to make waves, leading us directly to the next major news update that has shaken the Vikings world. The speculation waves about QB2 are still not calming down, and the Vikings throw more fuel on the fire with revelations involving none other than Aaron Rodgers. Moments ago, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, the GM of the Vikings, clarified the situation, bringing clarity to a topic that has stirred the fan base and analysts alike. Adofo-Mensah confirmed that there were discussions with Rodgers, but as negotiations progressed, it became clear that, at least for now, paths would not align. We reached a point where we were transparent, but at the moment, we are satisfied with the direction we are taking, he said, clarifying the team's stance. This statement not only puts an end to speculation, but also reinforces the Vikings' philosophy of transparency and strategic decision-making. With J.J. McCarthy already established as QB1 and the search for a QB2 still underway, the GM's approach suggests a long-term vision, focused as much on confidence in current options as on openness to future opportunities. Kevin O'Connell, coach of the Vikings, played a crucial role in discussions with Rodgers, highlighting the continuity of their positive relationship. This proves that although the door to immediate collaboration is closed, it is not locked. Things can change, but right now we are really excited about our group, said O'Connell, keeping the door open for future possibilities. Rodgers' persistent mention in discussions underscores the caliber of player he is and the Vikings' constant search for excellence. However, Adofo-Mensah was clear about the Vikings' direction. They will move forward with the players they already have, exploring other ways to strengthen the team, always maintaining a foundation of transparency and openness. These strategic statements not only calm the speculative waters, but also cast a light on the meticulous care the Vikings take in their strategic team decisions. The loyalty to transparency and adaptation based on mutable circumstances is a confidence echo that resonates in the fan community, further grounding their support for the team management. With this, Rodgers' saga becomes a reminder that in football, the pieces are always moving, and every decision is a strategic play towards ultimate success. The upcoming season promises not only exciting games, but also strategic developments that will keep all fans connected daily. Today, we navigated from the draft's backstage to high-level negotiations. Each move is a step towards greatness. How do you think these decisions will shape the next season? Don't forget to share this video, leave your comments, and subscribe to the channel to receive all the latest news about the Minnesota Vikings. Stay tuned. SKOL Vikings. Let's go.